No!
Greetings and salutations, everybody.
Are you alright, Hebe? You sound absolutely dead.
I forgot this account exists.
I just need one moment to get our mood music set up.
Of course, the two champions that hold on this account are three champions are Akali, Poppy, and Vhagar.
Of course,
Yay.
who else would they be?
I have Brand, Twisted Fate, and Darius.
I can respect Twisted Fate a lot.
I can actually play a pretty mean Twisted Fate.
Neat.
Do you know the one secret to it is tank Twisted Fate?
Oh, tank Twisted Fate is
I
fun.
thought it was.
You build Thorn,
lethal tempo.
you build Thorn Mail, Banshee's Veil, and you just build a whole shitload of things that protect you from melee and magic damage, and nothing can kill you.
Yeah, and then
It's
you just
great.
throw gold cards at people.
You know,
Yeah,
that's how tank works.
Like you have no ability to attack, but you can tank everything.
Get Sunfire, Aegis, and Thornmail, and you do like 10 million damage just by immobilizing someone.
I have unlocked a thought.
Yeah,
Wow.
my brother always played Vel'Koz.
Oh, he's a master of the triangle.
Could I even be playing Riven? I'm pretty sure that like the last time I played Riven, I just went so shit that I just never bothered to play her again.
Tripod Vel'Koz.
There's the easiest solution. Just start playing Yorick, and towers are your best friend.
I mean, play Poppy and walls are your best friend.
Play Yorick pre-rework, and then you automatically win.
This is just sad.
I'm
Last
so
season
sad
I
I
played
never got to
3
play that.
champions in ranked. I played 3 fucking champions.
Or Urgot pre-rework.
No Urgot. Nope.
Urgot pre-rework.
Just play Punch McPunchface.
If I play top, I ban Urgot. If I play mid,
Okay, this is just the sad descent of an OTP. Season 7, I started playing, tested out a few champions. I won 1 game of ranked in total. Season 8, I just tried everything I could in ranked.
I never played rank.
Season 9, it started to thin out a little bit. Season 10, it's just sad.
Ranked is so salty.
Hey!
I uninstalled League of Legends because it low-key was making me hate everything.
I'm gonna respect the fact that you're still not playing it, because League of Legends is just a drug. It's hard to quit.
It's bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready?
No, we're complaining about League of Legends.
Senor, I'm tired of League of Legends. Please
I
start.
just want to show one last
League more D&D.
1 second. This is important.
Just one more thing to show.
No, I think this was.
Poppy, please.
Poppy, no.
Please.
Trust me, it's quick.
Poppy.
If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna turn into fucking Nintendo and cease and desist your ass.
You don't hurry up, I'm gonna server mute you.
It's quick.
I'm gonna delete your life.
I need someone to explain this to me.
I'm about to alt-delete this whole man's career.
Oh my god.
That's a bit aggressive.
Okay, someone explain this to me. Someone explain how I got a 10,000 damage crit.
Can someone explain to me why you're still talking about League of Legends when we're supposed to be playing D&D?
Because he's addicted.
Alright, I'm just gonna have you look at my back screen really quick.
No. Get that lollipoppy out of here.
No. Oh wait, it's swapping. Perfect.
Get out of here. No, I'm not looking at school anymore. No, screw this. I'm gonna load up Tabletop Simulator.
If you guys want to load into tabletop, that'd be great.
I'm currently doing that.
Crash
waiting,
every time I try and load up.
waiting for Steam to, pick up
Work.
its slack.
Is it F11 or F12 to minimize to make it windowed?
F11, I think.
I think it's F11. Oh, that's why, because there's a bunch of things on sale that Steam needs to tell me about.
Oh, look! This Triple C game is on sale!
This AAA game that
Give me
is
some money.
totally
Triple
not made by
three
EA.
game.
Triple three. Let's
Triple
go,
C,
boys.
but
Let's
sure.
go. Let's get a triple three.
Oh
three.
boy, a triple!
Extra. Come and
Oh,
get
baby, a triple. Oh, baby, a cripple.
Oh god.
Well, we didn't exactly need to go that far this game, but I guess we just did.
Hey, Theron is practically a cripple in his one arm.
You're not playing Theron.
Yeah, so I can make jokes about him.
It ain't Monday today, my bye. What the fuck
Did
did
you
I
just
just
call
say?
me my bye?
My bye.
We're starting off on a strong note, boys and girls.
Starting off with a stroke for sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
Starting off strong. This happy music on tabletop just makes it all the worse.
Good thing I never hear any music in tabletop.
I could go in Tabletop Simulator with my VR headset.
Oh gosh,
I just
that sounds
recommended
like,
that, but
that
hey,
just sounds like
you just said
vomiting.
nah.
Should I do it?
I mean, yeah, you can probably do it while sitting down.
Oh
Well,
boy,
I am
pathways.
sitting down right now. Should I?
I haven't even fully loaded in, and I see pathways, and it worries me.
I'm gonna spend my time just threateningly looking over at orange because they took my color.
I'll switch colors. Hold on.
No. Now I'm just gonna stare.
No.
Too late.
Take orange.
Steal your calculator.
Orange is
I'd have to
open.
launch
Orange is
it
open.
in
You,
VR.
orange is open. You stupid.
If you take purple, I'll kill you.
Okay, give me a second. Let me figure out how to swap colors.
You click on your
I
name,
believe if
and
you
then you can.
Found it.
Nameplate.
There
Yep.
we go.
got my color back.
I'm really quick, gonna get my infinitely spinning dice set up.
Oh god.
Why are you
I
doing
swear to
this?
God, if you do, I'm gonna ban you.
Why are you doing this?
Wait, where did my
Just
dice?
gonna put the dice back into the bag.
Poppy?
And put the bag
Swear to
away.
God, if you make infinitely spinning dice again, I will ban you and you'll have to watch from a stream.
I'm putting them
Yikes.
back in the bag.
Have fun looking at a stream that's running at 1080p 60 frames.
What's wrong with that?
His internet connection.
No, I
Alright.
swapped internet providers.
Oh, did you?
Behemoth.
What's up?
I think my CPU is finally like dying because now I can't stream VR and play it at the same time.
Yeah,
I used to be able to, now I can't.
yeah, I
Oh
think your
god, I
PC's
figured out how to
giving
spin
up.
things.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Someone take it away from him! Take,
Blindfold him, take his
it,
rights!
Take it away! Take it away!
Oh my god!
Who's yellow?
Beth?
Beth, I'm trying to fix my thing here.
I just did a thing where I took both tablets.
I'm just trying to fix.
Alright, meanwhile, my tablet's just gonna be up here, I guess. How am I supposed to read this?
And now, for
Stop.
something
Give it
completely
back.
different. Grape, please save us!
There you go. I think
Merciful Dungeon Master, please bestow your mercy upon us.
They don't even have
Can't
to
save
go.
you now.
No!
And yes, this situation is perfectly summarized with spin!
I wonder what links work on this.
I
All
swear
of
to
them.
God, if you're opening
You
porn
can
on
literally
that,
look up porn.
I will fucking murder you.
I will murder you if you do.
Anybody plays audio, anybody uses any of the tablets to do anything other than character shit or looking up a spell, I swear to God, you will be banned faster than a ink.
So
I mean,
can't
here's the thing,
record,
right? I
guys?
can only click the link, but I can't do anything else than that. Oh.
Okay, who's touching my shit?
I'm not even doing anything. Everyone's messing with my shit.
I don't need a tablet. I'm just gonna
Alright.
yeet it onto the
Are we
side.
good to go? Yes, no,
I'm
or
waiting.
ready.
I'm good to
Okay.
go.
Yes,
I'm good to go. I'm waiting.
Yeah, same.
Same.
My body is ready.
We are good to go, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I would hope.
Alright.
Shut up, Beth.
Bard number 1. Roll call, let's go. Bard number 1.
Yeah, which one is that?
Mm.
Who's the first bard to join you?
Oh, here.
Alright, fine. Buckets.
Hey!
What happened?
I'm
This is how we differentiate the bards. Is one is buckets, the other is bard.
One is buckets, one is French.
One is bucket, one is French.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Just everyone bursts out laughing.
no.
Don't mind me just changing some HP around. Just give me a second.
Oh
Immediate concern.
We're all gonna die. and
Maybe
your
it's a good
fault.
thing.
Yeah, maybe
Alright.
it is.
You know, this is the kind of moment where you're just glad you took invisibility, so you don't have to. So what are you opening,
Hey,
game?
stop opening stuff.
You're the one opening stuff.
It says you're the one.
It says that Poppy's opening it. Stop it.
It says you're opening stuff for me.
Okay, everyone stop opening stuff.
Now I'm kind of glad I don't have tabletop sim.
Poppy,
There's,
I have my finger over the kick button. I swear to God.
I didn't
Give me a
open
reason.
anything. I
Give
didn't
me a
open
reason.
anything. I will share screen right now.
I will murder
Oh
PoppyCon
my God.
myself.
All right.
You will just become Royalka in real life. And
Captain by
punch him.
captain.
Ooh.
Close enough.
Wait, Beth's
We
the
have-
captain?
Beth's the
That's
captain,
the
apparently.
captain.
Yeah.
It's been the captain.
Glow stick.
I'm not a glow stick. I am a very serious dragonborn. Shut up. Leave me alone.
I'll-
Let me do with things.
High elf.
Hi.
Way of the drunken fist.
Heh.
Spectator. Say here through. Fine.
That's dream.
Dream's muted.
Oh.
Schrodinger's spectator.
Thank you.
Be that way.
Then we have our illustrious French bard,
Does an auto clicker work in here?
Hello.
and then last but certainly not least, the all-consuming rage buffet.
Hello.
He sounds
Getting
like
kind of
the,
peckish.
the buffin. The buffin. The muffin from ADSO.
Hello.
If
Okay,
we
go
are
ahead.
ready to go,
Oh wait, no, that's the mine turtle.
I suppose so.
I think we're ready
if
to go.
we are good to go, I will kick off our explanation into what happened previously, and we will start our little session of D&D. All right. As our intrepid adventuring party last left off, finding themselves in the large port city of Port Ivy, after accepting a rather ominous job / mission to escort a sort of special cargo to the port town and drop it off to an either diplomat or some sort of a speaker for the House of Ming at the port. After doing so and lounging about the city for a few hours, finding out about certain areas and partials of the town. After being haggled a bit by some not very threatening gang, the local guards warding them off as party did find a small quest board calling itself the Sellswords board in front of the Crown's Hall. After accepting a small contract to go into the sewers and find what had been blocking it after some mishaps regarding some sewer cleaning crew, delving into the rotten and rank abyss that is the sewers, our party found themselves digging through slight, shall we say, necessities of filth and scraps. As we pick up, the party is currently traveling through in a 2x2 manner, shoulder to shoulder. I believe it is Niram and Ryoka up at the front, and towards the back we have Clyde and Zoram. As we step off, you guys are currently finding yourselves within the sewers as the unsettling sound of constantly dripping water, flowing refuse and litter, and the sound of squeaking rats off in the distance echoing from the walls. What would you like to do as we now pick up with the party?
Well, I'm currently just kind of following the two people, kind of making sure that my little air freshener doesn't die on us.
Right,
Okay.
you made that. I totally fucking forgot that. Forgot that you made that.
Right.
Hey, Ryoka, do you see anything?
I can't see shit.
Yeah,
I mean-
it is currently pitch black.
If I remember correctly, I was walking
actually,
out with a front
I
torch in
do
front.
believe that Rowan has a torch and he's currently behind you, so you do see something. You're able to see just about like 20 feet in front of you.
I think Niram also has a torch in hand. I did take one out of my explorers pack and just kind of like went back to Rowan, lit mine, and just went back to the front. You know, kind of drab down here, isn't it?
Sure. Do you remember what we were supposed to be looking for? Blockage or what was it?
Something's blocking the pipes. We need to clear that out.
Oh, so we're plumbers now.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Mm,
Here we thought
Under-
here thought we were supposed to be having the scent of sea salt, not sewage. Oh well, both start with an S at this point.
Can I throw him in the water?
If you do, I watch.
He's currently behind you about 15, 20 feet.
No, Ryoka's just asking aloud, almost just joking. Like, can I throw him in the water to near him?
How about you don't? He can be mean sometimes. But, you know, he's got the heart in the right place.
So, do you even know if we're going the right way?
I have no clue where we're going.
Fair
Guess you could
enough.
say this was quite a shitty idea.
I will
You're
punch
catching-
you
you're catching
and
some
break your
glands.
nose again.
Who said this?
Who
said this?
else?
Rowan?
Rowan.
Okay, where's Rowan in comparison to me?
Rowan would be ahead of you. You're separated by Volus.
Okay, so this is Rowan here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is me back here. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything just yet.
Yet.
But for the sake of this, I'm gonna move my. I'm gonna stand a little bit farther back so that way he can't get any of the effects of the air freshener.
You were gonna say Febreze.
Yeah, the Febreze. It's pretty much Febreze. It's pretty much Febreze.
That means freaking Narum I don't get the effects.
As if Narum cared. Let's be
They
honest.
can't. They wouldn't be able to get it anyways. It's 10 feet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Narum and Ryoka have just been smelling shit the whole time.
Yep.
Everyone around Zoram has been smelling lavender.
I believe, yeah. So that would be Clyde, Volus, and Iris have themselves smelling of lavender and freshness. Niram and Ryoka and I believe Rowan are currently trudging their way through shit-filled sewers.
Actually, I remember you saying last time that I had like the subtle hint of roses, or Iris.
Yeah.
Had the subtle hint.
Y-
But, like,
yes, Iris has the subtle hint of roses and a bit of shit to it.
Yep.
Well,
Fun times.
no way to go but forward, I guess.
I mean, we could always just go back. Just other tunnels.
If you don't want money, I guess.
Let's just
You bring up a fair argument.
let's just get this job done. Hey, what about that VIP that we had to deal with the Ming people?
You already turned that in.
Okay, I didn't know at the time because I was AFK at the time.
Did we get paid?
Well, then maybe if you pay that attention.
No, because someone
We were paid
said that we
beforehand.
already got paid when we could have got double, but someone decided
to be
say,
honest.
no, I want to be an honest pirate.
Look, my gut.
So I know it's not
told
me for
me-
certain.
My gut told me to be honest.
I
know why.
don't
I have a
care
feeling it's going to
what your
help us in
gut
the
said.
You're
We
tearing this
coulda gotten
family apart.
Iris.
Oh, hi,
I
Zon.
hate this fucking family. Get off the top of the fridge.
I will deduct your pay.
What pay? Just looks over her shoulder. What pay, woman?
You know,
Speaking of payment, how much are we getting paid for this?
You're getting
Hopefully
paid?
a lot.
As this discussion is going on, Niram, you're looking over your shoulder, throwing things back and forth, and you hear crunch.
No, that don't sound good.
You look down, and you're currently standing on what looks to be a human femur.
Oh, fun!
Can I pick up the
Tasty.
femur?
I need
Can
you to lose a
Ryoka
bone.
look down and see what he
Wait,
stepped on?
Rowan!
One
Rowan,
at a
I found
time,
your
please.
bone! You wanted a femur, right?
Yes! Give me the bone.
No, it is a now shattered femur.
Ah,
I
shucks.
would like to look around for the rest of the skeleton.
Wait, hold on. It takes a lot to break femur.
Oh yeah,
You know how
Dragonborns are
heavy?
pretty heavy.
Do you know how heavy
Near-
Narum is?
Niram is a very heavy fucking dragonborn.
Jesus Christ.
He's over 300 pounds.
Damn, boy.
Put all four. He put all full force, just crunch right into it.
good for him.
May look for the rest of the
Ryoka looks
skeleton.
down and then looks up at Narum. Now look what you fucking did.
What? Didn't see it. Not my problem, is it?
You could have looked.
Yeah, so what? It's a fucking sewer. There's
You're a
shit in
sewer.
front of us, there's shit behind us, there's shit on our sides, there's shit for brains right there. Just points at Rowan.
Rowan
Snorts a little bit, just like, oh god.
just raises his finger, opening his mouth as to about to complain before just going, you know what, fair enough.
He doesn't even deny it.
Mm.
But the question is, why the hell is there a femur down here?
Maybe because it was
Probably because something died down here.
No.
How
really?
about the more obvious question of what we're supposed to do? Probably did this.
So
You know, we could just go back, say we finished the job, and get out of here before they actually come to
Oh.
check.
Yeah, but I want to punch something.
okay,
We can punch someone on the way out.
I can tell you
Does that
this.
mean you?
I can tell you this much. If people check and if that doesn't work out, we would probably be hunted down.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
so
we're already
perfect.
being hunted down, but
Well,
do
carry
you
on.
want? Now here's the question: do you want more fuckers hunting us down or less?
I mean, more sounds more fun, but you're a party pooper, so.
So when we were coming down here, I think I remember this from last session. I'm not sure, DM, if you mentioned that we were hearing a sloshing sound or some sort of movement down here.
No. You guys have been hearing rats and dripping water.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of keep an ear out and kind of just try and be like kind of hearing the fact that we found a femur and stuff like that. I'm just gonna try and be a little bit more wary of the surroundings as we're moving, assuming that we're still moving.
I suppose
Yeah,
we
you guys have been keeping a slow pace, continuing your way through.
So, yeah, talking about that boat was awfully large, wasn't it?
I mean,
Like that's no like rat or something.
it was a leg bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
bones.
just
I want one.
yes, we know.
Well, maybe if you're lucky, I'll rip your leg off and then you'll have a bone.
No, thank you.
You guys are
Then I
aware
guess
that
you
there's.
don't get a bone.
Never mind.
As you guys continue traveling through, eventually to your front, as you do keep looking forward after the conversation keeps swelling behind you. You guys aren't being particularly quiet, but you aren't being ostentatiously loud. Looking forward, Nero, Ryoka, you both see what looks to be a thick white mat. Looks to be almost like a silk that's currently blocking the way. It's a bit tattered in places, but you can still see through it.
Is it a spider web?
Is it cobweb? Yeah.
I feel like
You
Nick
can
is.
certainly make a wisdom check.
Okay.
I feel like
Bold
Nick
of you
is,
to assume I will succeed.
I think Nick is playing off of
Bold
my
of you to
hatred
assume I'll
for
fail.
giant spiders.
I mean, I didn't fail. I got a natural 20 plus 4. First
Hold on.
roll of the day, it's a 20.
I got an 8.
Yo.
8 minus 1, so
guys,
7.
to you, what it looks like a large matting of some
Like
sort of a
cotton
spider web.
candy.
Yes, it looks like a large leftover piece of spider web. Yes.
Should we burn that?
I want to burn it.
I'll see myself out here. Yeah.
So here you go.
Yeah.
He just like Nero just hands the torch over.
Ryoka takes it like the pyromaniac she is. She just thrusts it into the cobwebs.
I'm so glad I did.
The cobweb starts smoldering away from the torch and starts burning across.
Iris promptly takes a few steps back.
I'm so glad that I went alchemist and not artillerist, because I would have probably had to give Ryoka a flamethrower.
As it burns away, you see, looking forward, it extends about another 20 to 30 feet, and you see another white wall that's currently just implanted itself into the sewer system, and you see it's currently blocking a good portion of the sewer. You see that there's some stuff running underneath it via liquid, but it's very stopped. You can see that it's not flowing.
Hey,
And
look, more
Ryoka
things
said,
to burn
"Let
away.
there be fire."
All right, good news. We know what's blocking it. Bad news. I don't think I like it.
Well, good news, I get to burn something. Bad news, there's probably something scary behind it, as she says as she goes to light the
Hey,
next wall on
I've
fire.
got some good
news.
news.
You can punch it a few times. Bad news, it can punch you back by 8.
Better news, you have a fire. You can burn it.
Hold on. Someone was trying to ask something.
Yeah, sorry.
When we light these fires, where will the smoke go?
We don't bother
I think
about
it goes up. I think it goes up because we are on a slant, from what I remember. So it comes
You guys are no
towards us.
longer really in this slant anymore. It's currently slanted downwards now. You guys are walking down slope now.
Either the slope is going, it's going to come from in front of us, or it's going to explode because sulfur is a thing.
Oh yeah, right.
We're
Shit.
Fine.
We're gonna breathe that in.
I'm just backing up a little bit.
Does anyone have any other better ideas than burning it?
Lightning.
How about cutting it, maybe?
But
Use
that's
a
less
spell?
fun.
Well, guess what? I rather prefer efficiency than fun. If that wasn't bad enough.
Okay, Mom.
To be fair, cutting it could be considered efficient, but who am I to say anything about it? But
I don't
also,
have
burning
anything
it could be-
sharp to.
Here, take
I
this,
mean,
and you just
hold on
get
a
a
minute.
fucking great axe dropped in your hands.
Wait. I have a question.
Can I try
Yeah.
to catch the great axe?
You
Well, he's
said
just
that
taking it off his back and just plonking it down in your arms.
Would it be possible to put like the returning
Beth's
thing
trying
on a
to
great
talk.
axe?
Beth is trying to talk.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yep, sorry.
You said that the spider webs look like cotton candy. Could I take my club? Oh wait, yeah, I have a club, and like spin it on like cotton candy and give it to Nerm.
Are you pulling a Shrek here?
As you stick your hand and glove into it, you start spinning it, and your hand and it gets
Oh no,
stuck.
it's on her club. It's not her hand.
Oh.
It's a club.
Well, with your club, it still gets stuck nonetheless.
Damn.
Okay, I have an idea here, and I'm not sure it's gonna work. Give me a quick
Fireball.
No, it's not fire. I promise you, it's not fire. I just need to quickly look up the spell here.
So
We
this
could
week,
all-
Iris,
All right.
I'll have you go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, hold on. I gotta quickly.
What would happen if I thunder wave it?
You'll do nothing. It wouldn't.
Everyone else.
Perception.
You thunder wave it and everyone dies.
I have proficiency in perception.
What?
I have proficiency in perception.
Okay, then you add your proficiency bonus.
I don't remember what that is. I forgot to.
It's
write it
+2
down.
up to
I
level
It's
5.
2.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's +2 until you're level 5, and then it's +3. And you guys are currently level 4.
Yay!
That's why I have this spell.
Iris,
Perception is intelligence. Yes.
Wisdom.
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 Wisdom. Okay. $15.
15. As your club carves through a bit of the web and you pull a bit through, you see behind this thick white web, behind it there's about another one, and it just seems to continue building further and further back.
Oh.
And you see lodged just against the side of the wall in the corner of one of these webs is a large bulbous sac. You can't really make out much more than that.
I relay this information to the party.
Where is the
Me?
sack? Like, how far back is it, and where is
Yeah.
it? Which side?
Great.
It's just about outlined in red. It seems to be just about there.
May I try and use Mage Hand to grab it?
You can certainly try. Make an Arcana check for me. Just see if you can do this.
All right. Arcana is. All right, 12.
Would I know what this thing is as well?
Make an intelligence check, and for you, Rowan, as you're currently you cast the spell out, and you watch as the magical hand from your eyes grabs onto parts of the sack and starts tugging on it. It doesn't seem to make much headway. It seems as it's trying to pull on it, the webbing is just too thick.
I swear to God, if this explodes and like 1,000 tiny little spiders come out.
So hold on a minute. That is a straight intelligence check, which is a 23.
It seems to be something that stores food for whatever makes these webs.
Okay, so that's like a food sack. Okay. I'm going to kind of like gesture for everyone to kind of back up a little bit because I'll need some space for this. And I'm going to try and make my way to the front. If everyone kind of lets me do that.
Yeah, you can. It's difficult for you at best because you guys are in a tight hallway. Like you're able to stand side by side, but Niram being the just large creature that he is, it's hard to kind of slide past him. And you being large as well, it's just difficult to do.
Come on, he's medium.
But like I'm just gonna try and get to the front, and once I know like nobody's like beside me or in front of me or anything like that, I would like to cast Tesha's Caustic Brew.
Oh, so Tasha's Caustic Brew. All right.
And that basically I cause a acid to appear in 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. And I'm just trying to basically corrode away the webbing.
All right. As you pull back and this spray of green light emanates from your hand, and you watch as the light turns into this almost globule of almost what seems to be a thick, almost jello-like substance of acid as it flings out from your hands, coalescing with most of the energy around from the sewers. As it plows its way through the webbing, you hear the of the webbing melting away. And as it actually connects through, you see as it runs into about 3 other of these sacks, and you watch the sacks just get melted away as well.
Was there anything in these sacks?
Not that you can tell anymore. They seem to have been melted away.
Okay, like I didn't see anything.
No. Your acid pretty much thoroughly disintegrated them.
Okay.
There wasn't much left of it to begin.
Okay. I guess once the webbing is melted away, we can kind of move past them. And kind of go over to that one that is that I tried to avoid when.
That's some spicy fucking goo you can produce. Holy shit.
Well, when you say it like that, it just sounds wrong.
Wait. I take nothing back.
Hate everything. Is the one sack that we kind of saw before still there?
That's been slightly melted away, but you can check on it if you wish. I mean, most of it's pretty much just gone.
Yeah, I just kind of want to take a look at it, see exactly what's in there, just in case.
Make an investigation check.
May I meanwhile take my torch, take it with Mage Hand and bring it around, because I'm guessing we see a corner out there,
You
right?
do. You see just on the edge of the torchlight, you see the sewer actually curves off into another corner.
I
And
would
it
like
seems be
to,
leading upward.
with Mage Hand, grab the torch and bring it out until there.
Okay, you take the torch with Mage Hand and you start leveling it out. As the torch continues forward, make a perception check. And Zoran, what'd you get?
Dirty 20. I just wanted to let that finish up before I said anything.
As you look over
14.
Thank you. That's good to know. Thank you, Rowan. So as you look through this, it actually helps a little bit as the torch passes over. You look through and it seems to be a almost about 5-foot long rat that seems to have shriveled to about 3 feet because all of the liquid's been sucked out of its body.
5 foot?
At full length,
Fat rat.
At full length, this rat looks to have been maybe about 5 feet, but it looks to have completely shriveled and shrunken due to the nature of all of the liquid in its body being sucked out of it.
So,
what's left of what you can see, due to the nature of your acid, you've pretty much melted away most of the left side of it. But you can see it's pretty much a dead rat.
okay, do we have any halflings in our party?
Oh,
Just asking, like, out of character, do we have any halflings in the party here?
no.
No, but
No.
Clyde can speak it.
Okay, I was just making sure. And I'm gonna just say, okay, just to let you know, whatever's in here, it can eat things that are about humanoid sized.
Well, don't let it eat you.
This is a 5-foot rat here.
So? It's
Hey,
only
big
7
rat.
inches shorter than me. It's only 7 inches shorter than me. I'm not scared.
Good thing I'm immune then, because there's no way it can handle my stupidity.
You sure about that?
Clyde looks
As
very
the torch
intimidated.
continues forward, Ro, and you keep looking, you see almost what looks to be a yellowish jelly substance that is coating the walls. You see from the passage that past all the spider webs that have been melted away, you actually see this almost orchard jelly that's been eating away at the webs from the other side. You can see there are bits of it, and you see the webs have all been parted and disheveled.
Oh,
And
we're gonna fight a
parts of it have been
slime?
melted away.
I didn't think we'd fight a slime.
How's that goo? Why does it
Anyone
look
wanting
like
to go
someone
first?
looking?
I guess I'll go ahead, since everyone else, I guess, is kind of behind me. I'm gonna just kind of take the lead a little bit.
Jelly
You
seems
need
to
a
be
torch?
about here. It's coating the webs just about here, just about that area.
I identify. Can I know what that is?
Are you using a spell, or are you just going up to see if you can identify it?
Just can I identify it physically, without any magic?
Make a. This will be a nature check.
I just don't have. I don't have identify prepared because it's a ritual spell.
Am I still just holding Nirm's great axe? Just like.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, nature. Where's nature? Okay, that's a +7, so that's a 22.
22.
I mean,
Uh,
do you want to keep it?
From what you can tell, it seems to be some sort of an acidic jelly. There's some sort of a almost like a jello or putty that you've seen. It seems to be something that is eating through the web currently.
I dare you to lick it.
Does not seem to be good.
How much will you pay me?
Fidgets through pockets. 20
20 what?
gold.
While they're doing this shenanigans, I'm assuming. Hold on. I'm assuming the torch is about here with Mage Hand.
One moment.
I also hand Nirm back his great axe since I didn't get to use it.
Oh,
Very
okay.
sad.
Yeah.
Sad Ryoka noises.
He puts
May
it
I
back on,
slice off?
like he just puts it back, and it's like, if you want to try it out, just
Torch would be just about where the intersection meets. So as you're looking at it, it seems the cave continues on, or not the cave, but the sewer continues on from here, and you lose it off in the distance of the darkness. And off to your left, you see more of the same webs that have been eaten away by this yellowish orange jelly.
I'm gonna take a peek into the left there. See,
May I slice off a piece of the rat?
there's nothing left.
I told you to lick the slime, not the rat.
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second.
Nothing
Could I
left
dip?
of that.
Could I dip the? Is there like any piece of rat, even if it's dried out, I can just quickly slice off and dip it into the jelly?
Guacamole. Rat chips with slime goalie.
wall
What are
slime
you
dip.
guys doing?
I'm just
You,
making sure it's
yeah,
not gonna
you
dissolve me.
Like you take a bit of the rat and you swipe some of the jelly off, and you actually see as the jelly very slowly over the course of the next 2-3 minutes starts eating through the bit of the rat.
Let's turn back to Ryoka. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna lick that.
She giggles like, guess that's my 20 gold.
You almost had him.
I'll give you 40 gold if you do it.
If you look around the corner, you see into a relatively smallish chamber, and from what you can see, it's pretty dark other than the illumination of the torch. And you see off in the far right corner what looks to be a small pincer-like leg that's currently just laying there curled up.
Right.
And you see that just about there.
So I think I see a giant spider in there. Just a little FYI.
Do we want to kill it? I want to kill it.
Okay, it's your time to shine, Ryoka.
Just
Ryoka pulls out her returning dart.
give me a moment.
No, I wanna.
Does it actually look like a giant spider?
It looks to be a spider's leg.
Since
Can I?
they're
I was gonna say, can I kind of identify, kind of figure out what kind it would be based on the leg, or would that just not be possible?
The spiders aren't very well studied, but you can certainly try.
Okay, I'll try.
While that's going on, I would like to just calmly just prep a spell just in case.
What would I have to roll for that?
I would say make a nature check again.
Okay, so that was an 11 that I rolled there, plus a 7, so that's 18.
God, you just don't fail, do you?
Look who's talking.
Pretty hard to discern what it is. All you know is it looks to be a spider's leg.
Okay.
From what you're looking at, it just seems to be a leg.
I'm going to, I guess, slowly start making my way in and kind of keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
now that I think about it, now Nirim and Ryoka now smell lavender because of the artifact I made.
Huh. That's neat.
Yeah, pleasant. I can't smell myself no more. Oh wait, no, that's the sewer.
Ryoka, do you need a change of clothes? We should
No,
maybe.
I just need a bath.
I think we all need a bath at this point.
I mean, obviously, yeah, but we should maybe find
I
a
clean
tailor.
my clothes when I bathe, so
Oh, you're one of those types. Right.
don't at me like that.
So about once a year, huh?
Gotcha.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, I at you a little bit. He went full ball, so.
Ryoka just shoots a glare at him. At least it's not every other year.
You're quite
Both
done.
of you to see my base.
If you were
Oh.
quite done, let's try and not.
Can I move
I don't know,
past
we're here.
Can I move past Zoram with my returning
Zorm's
guard?
making his way in.
I want to move past you.
Swear, if you
Okay.
piss this thing off while I'm going in.
Alright.
I'm
So,
gonna piss it
as
off, and I'm
you,
gonna piss it off a lot.
Zorm, as you make your way in and around, Ryoki, you kind of shove in around and just put your arm in front and just pull yourself in front of him. Looking inside, you seem to see what looks to be a relatively large sewer chamber in here. You can see most of what's in here seems to be a large pit of refuse and such that seems to, once it overflows, almost like a storm drain, it flows out and continues into the sewer. But you can see it's built up here. And you see a large, almost pus of what looks to be a large jelly-like substance, much like you've seen on the walls. And you see it's currently on top of what looks to be a giant spider-like creature. You can see the spider is currently curled up underneath it, and the jelly looks to be covering the entirety of this spider creature. And you see as the spider is slowly being dissolved.
Yo, does anyone want some jam on toast? Cause
Do I know what this is?
Not really, no.
Can I do a nature check on the slime in particular? Is there different?
And if you want, sure.
Okay. Nature. That's +3 and 18.
You have no idea what this is.
Can
you
I
see
take-
a spider being dissolved.
Is it
Can I-
moving? Can you just please tell me it isn't moving?
Make a perception check.
Oh no, I don't want it to be moving. Please don't be moving.
On the slight chance that it is moving.
Where is perception? Here we are.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I was proficient in it. So that is 17? Yeah, 17. I had a brain fart on math.
Okay. Looking around, it doesn't seem to be moving. Neither the spider nor what seems to be dissolving is moving.
Can I take my quarterstaff and go to poke it with the end of my quarterstaff?
Mhm.
Just
You walk over and as you stick your staff into it, you see as the jelly like pokes it, and then it starts like receding away from your staff.
So what? It moves. It definitely moves. She takes a step back with her quarterstaff. Like, should I whack it?
If we're going by the simplest of putting two and two together, this used to be a spider's lair, but it seems this slime that we were warned of earlier has seemed to have found a new meal. It might be good to prep while it's still feeding before it takes an interest in us, don't you think?
As you pull away from it, Ryoka, you see as the jelly starts almost absorbing into the spider. And you no longer see it.
We might want to figure out how to do something in fast.
I volunteer that we back the heck up out of here because I don't want to be near this thing. Considering what it does to that spider web, I'm sure it will do a lot worse to us and what it's doing to that spider.
I mean, it's our job to take care of it, but you know, I mean, this ain't no shark.
I'm like backing up a little bit so that way I'm not like going to be in immediate danger if it starts moving.
So is Ryoka.
Narum is like stepping in front of the other party members a bit. Yeah. We kind of did accept a job to do this, and he looks around. I think we're pretty confident, like competent enough to do this.
Do we like? Do you whack something like this? Like, how do you
It might
kill
be-
this?
Well, since it's acidic, and I'm gonna point this out, if it's acidic to a touch, spells always work. He says as he's readying a what's the spell called? He's gonna ready a scorching.
Oh.
Is that how big the spider was?
You see as the spider legs start almost with the ooze just kind of oozing out of it. You see as it starts, and the legs slowly start uncurling.
You know what? Disregard that.
Whack it! Whack
And you
it!
watch it starts, and it goes from this upside down state to now looking down at you, and you see as parts of the body are still dissolving from the inside out, and you see as parts of this jelly are starting to, and they're landing on the stone, and you see as the stone itself is starting to dissolve. And as it's looking at you, you see as the face of the spider's opens up and more of the ooze just sputters out from it. And I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh, jeez.
19.
Natural 20,
Dirty,
so that's 22.
Dirty 20.
3.
Hey, Grape,
Yes.
because I currently don't have access to my sheet. I don't remember what my +2 initiative is.
Generally, it's just
This is
if you
not
have it,
what I
your
want. God damn it.
dexterity modifier. If you know what that is.
So your dex mod for you would be, I believe, a +2 due to your character.
Mm-hmm.
And just scroll down. Sometimes I hate it when my computer stops working with me, so I can't get things done quickly and easily. But I think we all have those problems.
You are not wrong.
Yeah, certainly not wrong.
Okay, because that's not working. I am going to go to this and roll here.
All right. As combat first picks up, we have 25 to 20.
22.
23.
20.
I got a 10.
That 10 is not 25 to 20, and as my last counting kind of went through. All right, so Niram, you said 22, you said?
Exactly. Natural 20 plus 2.
All right, anybody else?
23. 19 plus 4.
Dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Okay, then 20 to 15.
I have gotten 19.
I have an 18.
16
And
plus
then that
3.
would be Iris. And then 15 to 10.
8 plus 2, so that's a 10.
Thank you. All right, so now we have Clyde with 10. 10 to 5. 5 to 0. Okay. So, as combat first kicks up, we have Zoram coming up first. So Zoram, you currently sees this large spider that is dissolving from the way inside out. What would you like to do? Is it's currently looking like it's about to lunge in the party's direction?
Okay, so oh man, a lot of these things are not gonna work on this thing. A lot of the spells I have aren't gonna work. No. I guess I'm just gonna do frostbite on it.
Frostbite. Okay, go ahead and do frostbite. Is it a saving throw or an attack roll?
I believe, if I remember correctly, it's a con saving throw, so just let me double check that.
A con save. All right.
Just double checking that for you.
Yep. All right.
It's loading.
So,
Yep, this is a con save.
Yeah, con save of, my spell DC.
okay, so for con, we have no, that's a 7.
Yeah, no. And it will take. Just trying to find 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on next weapon attacks.
Okay.
Doesn't have weapons, I don't think.
Okay, and you are. How much damage? Come on.
1d6.
Yeah, come on. How much damage?
That is 4
4.
points of cold
So,
damage.
as this spider looks up and kind of hisses out at you, and the jelly starts pouring out of its mouth, you immediately, oh, shit, and release the spell. And you see as the cold impacts into it and freezes part of the jelly into the mouth, and you see as it comes off, and you see as it takes off part of the maniple on the front of the spider's mouth. It's solid freeze, but it could do a lot better.
And I'm gonna, just kind of back up a little bit. I'm just, nope. So I'm gonna, maybe back up to about here.
Okay, so as you back up, you start backing up. How far do you want to back up?
I just moved myself to where I.
How many times do I tell you people?
I'm sorry.
But, okay. So currently, after that is Niram. Niram, you're not exactly close to the creature, but you can move up to it. As you currently see Zoram immediately flare the spell out and starts backing up. What would you like to do?
Niram would like to use this bonus action to go into a rage.
As you grip on the battle axe, you feel this red sheen of rage familiarly starting to boost yourself as you feel your muscles all go taut and then loosen as you feel this surge of strength.
And with this newfound strength comes some reckless courage as he runs in front of the creature and starts attacking it with a reckless attack.
All right, so you run up to it, you bring your axe overhead and swing down. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Due to reckless, it's at advantage. It gets advantage against me as well.
Yes, I know reckless. I know reckless attack.
That is 17 plus 3, so that would be a dirty 20.
That hits. Go ahead, roll damage. So as you bring the axe overhead and whack, you see as the axe head buries itself pretty much into the side of where the spider's face would be. And as it does, it impacts and sinks in a good 6-7 inches. And you see as instead of blood, this jelly spurts out. You almost hear a slight sizzling on your axe as it seems to be melting onto your axe. But you pull it out and the jelly flings off of it. You definitely heard it. But how much damage is that?
That is total of 6 damage. Wait, 8. Sorry, 6 plus the 2 extra from rage.
Okay, so you said 6 damage?
8 in total.
8.
Because
Perfect.
rage gives me a
All
plus
right,
2.
and again, you bring the axe over, whack, and you see as the chitin on the outside of the spider gives way, even due to the nature of the acid eating it from the outside. Very solid hit.
And he's going
I'll
to
be right
position
back.
himself as much in this line of sight of the spider as possible.
Okay,
So
so
how
you
long
just
have
want to
I
take
been
out
muted
the
for?
Got it.
Pretty long.
Oh, okay. Then I don't think I heard it, but I had initiative.
Then after that, we have Ryoka.
Ryoka is gonna thwack with her.
Go ahead and whack.
Staff. Get +6. Oh god. Oh god. I dropped my dice. That is a 9. 15.
15 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
What is my quarterstaff? It is a 1d6.
Should be
plus
a
four.
D. Are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
I guess I'm using it two-handed since that's how she
So
was
it'd be
holding
a
it to
D8.
poke it. Okay. It is still a +4, so you know. 8, 9, 10, 12 points of damage.
12 points. All right. So as you bring the quarterstaff across, you're like, shit, and you whack. You actually see as part of the face of the spider caves in, and you see as more of the jelly just sports out and lands on the stone floor. As you actually see the spider's body is having trouble keeping together, and you see as more of the acid starting to burn itself from the way inside out. That's a solid hit. And you said 12 damage?
Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12.
Very nice. Very nice. So after that, we then have Vientus. Vientus. That's my Volus. Volus, what would you like to do?
Oh, yeah. Since I did have a prep
I
spell, I
apologize,
am going to use it, and that spell is Scorching Ray.
All right, go for your 3 hits of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
This would be a bit dangerous because you do have Rowan and Ryoka in front of you, and it's a
This
tight
is-
hallway that you're still in.
This is why I'm going to use. Well, let me just reread what it does real quick. My first thing is. Oh, okay, never mind. For a second, I thought Careful Spell didn't work. Instead, I'm going to use. So I have to roll Scorching Ray 3 times?
Yes, because I believe, due to the nature of the spell, you launch out 3 rays of fire, and each one is an individual attack.
Yeah, okay, so they're all going at one person. Okay, that's the first one. That's the second one. Okay, and this is the third one. Okay, so I got a crit 20, a 19, and a 21.
Okay, all of those hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Okay. So that's 10, that's 8, and this is 12.
Is it dead yet?
So 30 damage overall.
30 damage. Woo, solid hit. Very solid. So as you release the rays from your hand, as your hand extends out, you utter the words, and it you see as these rays curve over Rowan and around Ryoka and impact into 3 separate positions on the body of the spider. And it you see a detonation of this fire magic. And you see as more of this orc jelly just starts pouring out of it. You see as the spider's body and falls over, and you see as the body itself is completely ruined. But you watch as the jelly starts slinking out from it, as it starts pouring out from every opening and orifice on the spider's body. The spider's body is now dead, but the jelly is not. Round 2. Fight.
Dun 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 dun
I
dun
don't
dun
like
dun
this
dun
thing. I don't
dun.
like it at all.
Up next, we have Iris. Iris, what are you doing? Is you're currently still in the back. You're currently right behind. You're currently right behind Rowan, and you can look around and you see as these. What? Beth, that's you.
Beth?
Oh, for God's sake, Beth.
We're speaking. Hello? Can you hear me?
It's your turn. What are you doing, girl?
Well, I heard you speaking and then something interrupted you, so I was. Apologies. Sorry, let me quickly look at my attacks.
So what are you doing? It's your turn in combat. What are you doing?
Hold on.
You have 6 seconds.
The goo, is it corrosive?
It seems to be.
Rowan, can I have your bucket?
Which one?
Ones that I can attempt to contain the slime in.
I'd hand her the bucket I took off the ship.
Not really in your initiative order, but okay.
Sorry.
She can take it from you,
If that's
but
not
you can't
allowed-
hand it to her.
I mean, if she tries to take it, I wouldn't put up any resistance against it.
Thank you, she says as she goes to attempt to contain slime.
Okay, so Iris, what are you doing? As you currently now have the bucket that you took from it.
I would like to attempt to shimmy my way towards the slime.
You're speaking really, really quietly, and I can barely hear you.
I would like to attempt to shimmy my way over to the slime to contain it.
It's okay.
Okay, so you shimmy along the wall, and getting past around Rowan's a bit difficult, but you manage to do so, and you hug around the back side of it. You're looking at the jelly. It doesn't seem to be small enough to kind of like put into the bucket, but I mean, good try.
Try it. Screw it. Why not?
So you're heading over, and you're just going to try and put this thing into a bucket. Yes.
Yes, please. Hold on. I have to be right back.
Fuck's sake. All right.
Phone.
I would say, just so we can keep things rolling, she can hold what she's doing. Now it's up to the jelly. All right. So, as Niram, as you bring the axe overhead and curve in and carve away the spider's body, right? You do the same as you crack into the side of it. You see as the jelly, when it spills out from this creature and this spider, you see as it almost immediately recognizes you, recoils, and you see two strands just immediately buck out towards the both of you. That is that's cocked. That is a 22 to hit on you, Niram,
That hits.
and a 17 to hit on you, Ryoka.
That misses.
All right. So, Niram, as you're standing there, you shove Ryoka out of the way as it just misses her, but slams you right in the chest. That'll be. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and
Two.
8 points of acid damage as it.
Ooh.
And you feel
Ouch.
your flesh start sizzling out from underneath what armor you wear. Or, sorry, what clothes you wear.
Yeah. Oh, that is.
Wait,
That's
was
some
that
damage.
bludgeoning damage halved for Narum because he's raged?
Yes,
have
so
it
the
myself.
slashing damage would be half, but the acid wouldn't be.
Yeah. So I took a total of 10 damage from the 12.
Yeah, you take a total of 10 damage from that.
All right.
Owie.
Yep.
'Tis but a flesh wound, Niram says.
Hey, look! It sounds like sizzling flesh.
All right, and
What's
for
cooking?
a bonus action, you're gonna see as the jelly coming out of the creature, as it rests on top of it, you see as it dissolves more of the spider, and it seems to grow the jelly a little bit more. It seems to have a healing factor to it.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
And that will be. That is 12 points that it heals for.
So it just healed back one of Narum's attacks.
Yes, it did. It seems to be healing from the fact that it's eating the spider, from what you can gather from it.
Oh, by the way, Poppy, what did you say your initiative was? Because
23. I was just muted and I didn't realize.
okay.
All right. So after the spider, we then have Clyde, and then for the top of the round, I'll go ahead and have you go. So on deck we have Rowan. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Clyde, what are you doing? As she's currently muted. Fuck. When are they
I'm
not?
here.
Oh, she's here. Thank God. All right. So what are you doing? As you currently hear the sound of an axe beating into a chitinous armor, it sounds like there's a large combat going on. You can't really see much since you're in the back. What would you like to do?
Hmm. I should have chosen a different bard college.
Oh, now you regret choosing a bard college.
Yes. You know what? Clyde's just gonna break out his instrument and start playing some battle music for them with his French horn. Cause why not? Give them bardic inspiration.
Okay, who are you giving bardic inspiration to?
Everyone but the spider and slime.
Okay, so all of you hear this French horn blare out, echoing through the sewers system, and you almost hear the epic sax guy who's like,
Oh no.
you pretty much hear that as Clyde just starts shredding it on the French horn, and you all feel inspired.
Sorry, I had to do that.
You all take a D6 inspiration die.
And what can we add?
What does the inspiration die apply on?
You can add it to, I believe, a attack or saving throw, or sorry, skill check, not saving throw, skill check.
All right.
Clyde, will you check up on that, see if I'm correct, because I kind of get a little bit hazy on the bard class.
Yeah, it's a D6 inspiration dice.
And what does it do? Or we'll catch up on that later. Rowan, you're up. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
As your mage hand is currently holding the only light that anybody can see with. If you remember, you're currently holding the torch with mage hand.
Would I be able to keep it held at the same time as doing an attack?
What kind of attack? Magical or melee?
Melee.
Yeah. If you were to do melee attack, yes, you could definitely keep that spell up.
All right. Well, he draw his short sword and just straight up run. I guess, suppose on the right side of Iris. Take a swing
you'd have to
at
get
it.
around Iris. You go ahead.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Gotcha. And at the same time, I would like to use my superior bardic college class ability.
Okay, and what is that?
Psychic blades. Whenever I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can expend a bardic inspiration to deal an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay, so the psychic damage takes hold, but as you jam your short sword into it, you hit the creature, but it seems the slashing has not brought any effect to it.
All right. So no need to roll for slashing, right?
Yeah, you just roll for the psychic.
All right. That's a 2 plus a 5, so 7 psychic damage.
7 points of psychic damage. Very nice. So as you drive your short sword into it, you almost see as it absorbs the blade, but then as this burst of psychic energy comes out from the blade, you see as it immediately retracts, and you hear a as it starts backing away, not making any audible noise, but you can definitely tell it hurt from that. All right. After that, we then have Zoram. Zoram, what would you like to do? Oh. One sec. Rowan, you about to say something else?
Does it physically back away?
No, it just, you see as it retracts. It's flavor stuff.
Is there anything on the ground, like a rock or anything like that?
Oh my god.
Make an investigation check, but it'll take your action.
Okay, hold on,
There's
I'm thinking
nothing gonna be 40 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, no, I don't want something 40 pounds, I just want something 5 pounds. I'm sorry, that just makes me
You
laugh.
find 5 pounds of sludge, maybe.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna do a frostbite on it since that seems to work on it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a saving throw.
Saving throw. All right. Saving throw. That is a con save.
Yes.
That is a 16.
Let me double check here. Why does my thing lag whenever I try and go down? Yeah, that saves.
Saves. All right. So as you release the spell, you see as it almost seems to notice you, and as you cast out this ray, you see as the white just kind of and smacks into the back of the wall, and you see as the stone starts freezing over with a layer of frost, untouching the jelly. Now, after that, we then have Niram. Niram, what would you like to do as you currently have the jelly in front of you? And as it's currently moving around, dancing almost like a wobbling plate of jello.
He just starts hammering away at it, takes the great axe and tries to hit the spot that has been like hardened a bit by the frostbite attack.
Go for it. Go ahead and make your attack.
Again, reckless. That is an 18 plus 5. That is 23.
That hits. Go ahead. Actually, you're using a slashing weapon, so as you bring the axe down and you carve through it, and you watch as the jelly splats against the wall, and you seem to have created another one.
No.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
As the jelly seems to split due to the nature of the attack as you whack.
Oh god, it's the Minecraft slime.
Ah!
Oh no!
You just gotta keep killing them. Just whack, 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 whack.
At one point you could just stop them. And
Alright.
yeah, for his, I suppose he will shift a bit to the left too. Now,
Okay.
work against that new slime.
All right. So, Niram, does that end your turn?
Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
Okay. Ryoka, what would you like to do? As you currently see as Niram brings his axe across, and it splits this ooze in half, and you see as it's now currently both halves currently piling up on themselves.
Ryoka's gonna move around to Narim's left side and gonna do a wacky whack.
Okay, go ahead and whack. As you come around and you drive your
Quarterstaff.
staff into it.
So
Rowan, please stop making love to your mic.
that would be
Sorry.
a 23 to hit.
23 hit. Rowan, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Sorry, it's paper. I mean plastic.
Then mute yourself.
Okay, just hope I don't
Please.
put it on mute.
I have hard enough time hearing people. I'm sorry.
That's another 12 damage out of Ryoka.
Another 12 damage. All right. So as you come over, whack, bring the quarterstaff into it. You actually see as it splashes off a part of the jelly, but this time it doesn't actually seem to create another creature.
Need to use bludgeoning force, not slashing.
Oh boy.
Does that end your turn, or are you going to do some monk shit?
I mean, I could do Fury of Blows.
What are you going to do?
I guess I'll spend a key point and use Fury of Blows.
All right, so you whack and then bring it back and you start pummeling into the creature further. Go ahead. Make your attacks.
First attack is a 21.
Hits.
Second attack is a 18.
Hits. Go ahead, roll damage on both.
And then, okay, so I'll use these dice. Oh wait, no, that's 1d4, not 1d6. I'm smart.
We're all smart here. That's why we play D&D.
That is gonna be 3, 4, 7, 14 points of damage.
All right. As you whack, crack, whack, bringing your fist into this jelly, you feel the stinging sensation as you start burning your hands on the essence of this jelly using your hands. You do take 1d4 damage per hit. Let me find my d4. You take 4 points of acid damage for the first hit against it with your melee fist, and you take another 3 points of acid as you bring your other fist across it. Whack! Making 2 unarmed strikes against it.
So 3 and 4?
Yes. And as you finish up with your last blow, as it finishes stinging you, you watch as the jelly just seems to shrivel together and then and almost turn into a water across the floor. All right. After that, we have Vullis. Vullis, what would you like to do? Is you currently see Ryoka's whack, whack, and you see as one of the jellies just kind of and dissipates into the floor.
Well, seeing how that went well, I am going to do another Scorching Ray at the remaining slime. Also, but before that, let me just look at the stream because honestly, I have no idea where he is. Can I take one step forward? Like, I want to move myself just 5 feet so that way I can have a better angle at it.
Okay, so you want to get a better angle at it, so you'll just kind of. So as you shuffle over to the side, you can just see the creature beyond Iris and Nero.
Okay, and yep, Scorching Ring.
All right, go ahead and make your 3 Scorching Ray attacks.
Okay. One's a 19, one's a 17, and a 21.
Both hit, or all 3 hit. Go ahead, Blooch.
Oh god. That's a 10, that's a 9, and that's a 10.
You whack, and each of these 3, and you see as more of this jelly just starts getting burned and shriveled off and launched in different directions. It's definitely hurting. After you, it is now the jelly's turn. As the jelly, it looks hurt. It definitely does. So it's going to swing out once to the left and then another one to the right. So that's going to be 1 attack on Rowan and an attack on Nero. And I believe that attack is advantage due to your reckless attack.
Exactly.
So that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then on Rowan, that is a 18 as well.
That hits.
All right. So the both of you take, Nero, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 2.
Okay.
Rowan, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nero, you take 6 points of acid damage, and Rowan, you take 6 points of acid damage as well. As the slime whack and spreads out and just starts impacting into you with these 2 large arms of what seem to be jelly that were tracked into itself. As that ends its turn, it's now up to Iris. Iris, if you're back, what would you like to do?
She's not back yet.
All right, so while we wait for Iris, Clyde, what would you like to do?
I am going to continue giving the bardic inspiration to whoever needs it the most at the
doesn't really
moment.
stack, and nobody really used their bardic inspiration. So you could be there for emotional support, or if you want, you can advance and attack. But if you want to stay in the back and just watch,
Do the killing blow.
You know what? Sure, Clyde will take out. Clyde will
Kill
take
Sakura.
out his short sword and just run up and try and stab it.
All right, taking out the short sword, running up, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get up to it just about there, so that would be within melee range of it. You could go ahead and stab into it with your short sword.
All right, we're gonna do the stabbity stab.
Okay, go for it.
Oh god, what is this dexterity?
Can't believe Clyde is just running up and going doink.
But of course, how else are you supposed to? plus.
You know, what's great about this is I know exactly how deadly these things can get.
At least it wasn't a black putty.
Yep.
I got a 3.
A 3. As you
A natural,
as you overexcitedly
natural
run up towards this jelly-like creature, you drive your short sword into it. You and drag your short sword across the stones. As everybody else just hears this very unmusical grinding of steel on stone. It's like, son of a bitch.
Holy
Be
shit,
so
even I
mad.
had better bagpipe performances than that.
You're useless!
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
I'm better at music.
At music and nothing else.
All right. So, as your short sword drags into the floor, so what is Iris doing at the moment, or is she?
Iris is currently helping Mom.
Got it. Okay, we'll just NPC her for the moment. Since she's already close, we'll just go ahead and have her stab into the short sword again. The same thing as you, a 3, as she drags her short sword across the stones as well.
You know, twins they're connected that way.
Yep, just connected like that. After that, we then have top of the round. We have Roan. Roan, what would you like to do?
Is my sword still inside of the sludge?
It is, but you can quickly withdraw. There's not much has happened to it. It doesn't seem to be melting it currently. You just see a bit of sizzling as it seems to be melting off with little bits of like dried blood and such around the sword.
I would like to Uno reverse card it and cast heat metal on the side.
Oh!
All right, so as you make 1 sec. I need to roll a percentile for this. 1 sec.
Wait, I would like to just let go of the sword and then cast heat metal on it.
Okay,
You've
go
been
ahead.
waiting for this.
All right, so as you drive your sword into it, and you just go ahead. This will be make an attack roll for me, just because like you need to attack it again and then cast a spell. So we'll say make an attack, and then I'll allow you as a bonus action to cast it.
All right, and that's a okay, 4 + 4, so 8. Wait, no.
8,
Give me a second. Plus 6, so 10.
10, 10 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage for your heat metal as you cast it into the sword.
All right, where's my D8? That's so that is 5 + 7 is. Give me a second, I got this. 12.
12. All right. As you release it, you see as the metal immediately gets glowing hot. You see as it starts burning and boiling this jelly from the inside. How you want to kill it? How are you going to kill this thing? It was pretty much on its last legs, but what do you want to do?
I just like to continue melting it down into a just puddle. Before.
All right. So you release the spell into the short sword. As it starts heating up, you see this glowing red iron spear just start glowing from the inside. As you see more of it starts boiling and bubbling and melting off, you see as the ooze just keeps trying to reform itself, but then eventually just and turns into an almost water-like substance just across the floor and seems to no longer coalesce itself into a strong form.
Upon seeing it stops trying to reform, I'd like to drop the heat metal as well.
Right. As you drop the heat metal spell on it, as the creature seems to have finally been slain, as you bring it back, you see parts of the short sword have slagged. It's pretty damaged, dude.
Well, time to find a blacksmith.
Alright. As you pick up the short sword out of the water and jelly that's covering, you just go as you shake the stuff off of it. And all look around at each other and see as these two puddles of water and jelly are just currently laying about on your feet.
I'm assuming like her knuckles are burned from.
Yeah, her
So
knuckles are pretty.
who all looks injured right now?
Ryoka's just looking at her hands like, oh.
Like
that was
who
a
all
bad
looks
idea.
like the most hurt right now?
Nerum's still going strong.
I
The
think that
most
would
hurt.
be-
It's pretty difficult to tell. You not having dark vision, granted, there is a torch up in the vicinity due to Rowan. It's hard to see because everybody's kind of facing away from you. You didn't see anybody really go down, but you did hear a couple of impacts that your party did get hurt.
I think Nerum took the most damage.
I mean, you see Nerum
As
and
in
his freaking shirt is just burned off.
Ryoka's hands are just red and.
I'm not sure if I can do this. Can I put?
Does anyone have water?
I was wanting to see. Am
I mean,
I
we're
able
in the
to
sewer.
put? Am I able to put
Ew, no.
one hand on Narum and one hand on Ryoka, and cast cure wounds once, or would I have to do it twice?
You would have to do it twice. Granted,
Cast
it
Cure
would.
Wound, so
Yeah, you would have to cast a spell twice. Granted, being able to touch both at the same time, you would have to you could cast a spell touching both, but you would only be able to really heal one of them, and you'd have to focus the energy on the other as well.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I actually did that. Nerum's pretty tanky, so I'm gonna go over to Ryoka and just cure wounds on them. Just
Only need 7.
Well, it seems that we got the job done at least. Maybe we should bring back some of the slime as a proof of insurance.
let's not call it just yet, just in case.
I think we should look
We
around.
went
It's good to
down
have that idea.
one passageway in this giant ass sewer.
Yeah, let's scour a bit more.
Clyde's gonna go over to Nerum and cast Cure Wounds. However, I, O'Seeley, would like to know if I can cast Cure Wounds on his shirt so this doesn't happen again.
Not
What?
really. No, that'd be more of a mending spell.
Alright.
Oh, I was so confused.
Niram, you watch as
Moving.
Clyde just kind of walks over and sensually put his hands on your chest, giving you kind of like the eyebrow wiggle as you feel the warmth from his hands.
Eyebrow wiggle.
Go ahead and make your go ahead and roll your healing dice.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my healing
Oh,
die.
God. What's the healing dice again?
I'm
For
not
cure
You
wounds,
need
it's
like a
1d8, isn't it?
1d8.
Yeah, it's 1d8 per level.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
Okay.
Where are my d8s? Where are my dice? Where are my dice?
Yeah,
Dice?
but Niram, you just kind of watch as Clyde kind of sensually puts his hands on your shirt healed by itself, and you feel the burns on your chest just start slowly covering themselves back over with the familiar bluish gray scales that you're kind of familiar with.
That's awfully sweet of you. Thank you.
So
Rowan just sits in the
I
in the corner soaking as he casts cure wounds on himself.
how did Rowan get hurt?
Poor guy.
He got hit for 12 damage.
Also, his bucket got taken away too.
Good.
Yeah, by Iris.
I was
Iris
just
took
standing
his
there
bucket.
lagging.
So
Look at it
two
now.
things here. The first, I want to go over to. I'm going to heal Ryoka. I'm using Cure Wounds, and that is
On who?
on Ryoka,
Okay.
and that is
Yeah. Go for
+5 plus that 4, so that is 9.
I'm at full health. You don't have to keep going.
And then I'm going to take one of the 2 remaining vials that I have,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try and scoop up some of that slime.
Okay, make a survival check.
Survival. That's at the very bottom. So +2, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, all right. You managed to collect just about like half of each vial. There wasn't much in the way of jelly left to it. It all seemed to have turned into almost like this watered down, almost like salt water.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it in one of the in a vial, just a single one.
Yeah, you can put them all together and make a whole vial, sure.
For further studies.
Sure.
Can also be
And
the excuse
proof.
of proof as well.
Oh, by the way, Clyde, what did you roll for cure wounds?
Could I?
Clyde.
You're muted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Of course they are.
Uh,
All right. I guess we're missing both the sisters.
May I
I'm
roll for
still
my cure
here.
wounds?
Clyde's here. Clyde, what did you roll for cure wounds on Niram?
10.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Niram's already pretty much at full. He got hurt, but he didn't get that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm only down 8 now. That's pretty okay.
Well, in the meantime, while everyone's getting healed, can I go see what's down that corridor? Right behind me.
You certainly may. There's no light to it, so you wouldn't be able to see much. I mean, you'd be able to see pretty much to the.
Wait,
It's
where's the torch? Where's the
Floating
torch?
in the air.
Can
torch
I
would be
grab
floating in
it?
the air about there.
Can I grab it?
I mean, you can grab it. There's a bit of resistance to it because it's currently being held by a mage hand, but you could certainly grab it.
I want to grab it.
All right.
I just drop it for her. Like, I dropped the mage hand, not the torch.
Okay, so you drop mage hand. And you now hold the torch right, and you head over.
I go over to the corridor.
Mind if I follow along? Since I am.
I'm going to follow along after I get the vial.
All right. So.
Gasp! Great, didn't have the room drawn. He just had a box there.
One sec. Please. I need a moment. IRL things come up.
That's fine.
So yeah, slime combat. That's fun.
Ronan got hit with a giant dice.
Man, I can't wait to see what other gruesome like Lovecraftian monsters are waiting here. Now that we had a possessed spider.
I have the complete fiction of H.P. Lovecraft book.
Neat.
Yeah, it's big. The pages are like Bible pages.
Oh wow. Pretty large.
Very large.
Larg.
Okay, it's normally like $30 to $40 at Barnes and Noble, and I found it at the thrift store for $8.
That's neat.
Okay, the pages might not be as thin as Bible pages, but they're still pretty thin.
Apologies, that was doctor stuff. All right. So, as you actually look through, you see the chamber about looks to be some sort of a small, almost service tunnel. You can see at the far ends of each side look like they were supposed to continue on, but you see the construction was paused or even put on hold for whatever reason. And you see that there's a small mixture of large webbing below the base and ceiling. Most of the stuff in here looks to be not touched for about maybe a year or so.
Is there anything moving or anything that wants to kill me? Poppy!
Yeah, I'm sorry. My PC decided to commit suicide.
From what you can see, Nothing seems to be moving. If you want, go ahead and make a perception check.
I got +6 in perception. That is
Doesn't
a
help
22.
roll 1.
Well, I got a 22, so meh.
Right.
Local woman too perceptive to miss things.
Yeah. Looking about, nothing seems to be moving.
She goes to leave and looks to the party and is like, "Do we go back up or like, what do you do?"
So, just to make sure that I fully understand, the nature of the contract that we had was what again? It was what exactly did the contract say again?
Find what was stopping the sewers, clean it up, report back.
Oh, we did that, so.
We cleared one tunnel.
Let's just check the other tunnels just to make sure that it's all fine and dandy.
Can we be quick about it? I don't want to. I really want a bath.
Hey,
You're not the only one.
After spending so much time on a ship with you, I'm quite used to a smell like this.
I could say the same about you, asshole.
I'm gonna stick near as many people as possible, so that way they don't have to smell the sewer.
Okay.
They just get the smell of lavender instead. So I'm trying to stick as close to people as possible.
Okay.
Thank you, good sir.
You stay as close as you can. You try and stay in the middle of the group. As you...
Jabbed my finger.
Good.
How?
Good.
Okay, so as you guys head your way back through, are you going towards the way you haven't discovered, or are you guys just going back through the sewer? What are you doing?
Is there anything like the end of the corridor over here?
Is there signs of like?
You don't know. The sewers just seem to continue.
If there's more slime, if it looks like there's more slime down that way, I think we should go that way. But there's also, you know, there was a fork that I'm assuming we came across that we should look at real quick.
The campaign stops being like a pirate exploration campaign to just, you know, sewer crawling.
I'd like to kind of just say,
classics.
So, does it look like whatever was blocking the sewers is gone in this area?
In this area, yeah. It seems like you've pretty much cleared up the slime that's been blocking up the sewage from flowing. Or whatever creature it seemed to have been doing.
Okay. Well, it looks like whatever was blocking is gone now, so we can probably check the other corridors just to make sure that's all done, and then we can get paid, and then we can, you know, clean up.
Sounds smart.
Let's just get it over with, please.
Yeah, just stick close to me, and then you won't have to smell the fact that you're in here.
Okay, so what is the plan? You guys are heading out and doing what?
Guess we're gonna check the other corridors, I guess.
Okay.
This is just the worst suggestion ever, but hey, you know, we can cover more ground if we split up.
No.
'Cause that's how you kill the party.
Well, I mean, if we, like, you know, give a bard for each, you know, party split, I think we'll live.
I call Buckethead to be in the other party than me.
Hey, I'm useful.
Wow.
Right. It's like, you put Nerm in one party, Ryoka in the other, because we both kind of just act as tanks, even though Ryoka isn't supposed to be one. And then we put one bard in one party and the other bard in the other, and then we
just
put
act as a damage, as a damage dealer and healer at the same time.
Yeah, and then we put Theron in one party, and then Valis in the other, and then we have a pretty balanced party.
Yeah, what about Iris,
honestly.
though?
Iris doesn't count.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. Hey!
Okay.
Iris is T-posing on everyone right now.
Iris goes on her own.
Iris
People
just
need her.
floats in a T-pose right behind us.
Iris literally made it to where we couldn't get extra money, which I'm still salty about. Some pirate she is.
She can go. She can go
Uh,
sneak attack whatever.
Well, I guess we're just gonna head, I guess, back into this area
Yeah,
here.
towards the fork, and then maybe.
And then we go down the middle, see if there's something there. If not, and then we go right.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's just do that and let's make it quick.
All right.
I mean, it's not gonna be quick if we run into something, but you know.
Hey Ryoka, I just want to say that Clyde's also technically the reason why he didn't get paid more.
Are
Yeah,
you trying
'cause
to make enemies?
You also want to be a goody two shoes. You're lucky I don't throw you overboard too.
I feel
Wow.
like we just have the two chaotic dumbasses, which is Rowan and Ryoka, balanced out by the bard and the.
I'm not a chaotic dumbass. I'm just chaotic.
We're both in here for the money.
You're chaotic stupid. I'm just chaotic.
Silence, half boob wonder.
I still have both
Okay.
boobs.
Also not by her choice.
For now.
Oh.
That was an
Oh,
unlucky
we have
one.
the titty stealer over here, huh?
What?
Titty muncher.
Hell no.
Jesus.
New monster. Instead of stealing your soul, he just steals the titties and runs away.
I hope you're that
That sounds like Naren's job more with the
It's
axe. Let's be real.
Right.
That just sounds
So
like
as you
a
all
succubus.
retreat your way
I
back,
make women into Amazon warriors. Lop that one boob off. They don't need it.
Oh my god.
make your way through the sewers. As you turn around back towards the fork where you were, you look down both passageways. What are you guys doing? Because you see the one on the far left is the one you entered. The one straight ahead and to your right you have not entered.
I would like to take out a coin and just go, alright, heads we go through the middle one, tails we go through the right one.
Heads!
Sound good?
Heads!
Alright, actually no, we just send Ryoka through the one that looks worse, and I'll go through the other one.
Fine, give me the torch.
Wait, take this one. Nerum just takes out a torch and
You
lights
have
it.
the torch.
Oh,
You have
right!
the torch.
You've had the torch, Ryoka. What the hell are you talking
Ryoka
about?
just goes straight down the middle one. Not even care what the he's saying anymore.
Right, okay. As you just start it's like, fine, I don't need you anymore, and just start walking off.
I would like
Make
to just
a-
as quietly
Make
as
a
possible.
dex save for me.
No.
I'm gonna
I would
follow.
like to-
Boo
Wait,
hoo,
do I
the
still have
monk.
my bardic inspiration just in case?
Yes, you still have
Hold
your
on.
bardic.
Before anyone moves, except for Ryoka, I would just like to whisper, shh, don't
8,
go.
9,
Let her see how long it takes to realize that we're not here.
I would like to add my bardic inspiration.
Go for it. It's a d6.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Right, so as you trudge forward, you just about to take a step forward, and you look, and your foot's hovering over a hole that just seems to keep going down.
Never mind. As she starts walking back.
Jump in, you won't.
You alright?
I don't feel like it today.
Wait, who said that? Who said that? Was it
Actually, wait, how much
was it
gold you
Volus?
paying me?
No.
Was it Volus that said that?
I love how you're just
Nah,
fucking...
it was an OC because we didn't follow. Why?
Oh, no worries. No, if it was OOC, then no worries about it.
So it's just a dead end with a hole.
Yeah, it's pretty much a dead end with a hole that keeps going down at a very steep angle. And it seems most of the stuff is draining down that way.
So, I guess that one's clear.
Let's
Yeah,
just check the right then, just to make sure then.
This time Nerum takes the lead.
Ryoka follows.
Right.
I'm
Niram,
gonna
as you
follow.
take the lead, make a perception check.
Okay. That is a 2.
2. You don't see it, but you feel it.
Wait. What? What is this?
You take a few steps forward into the right tunnel and you stop and you're like,
I feel a disturbance in the force.
essentially, yeah, you're like, something's not right here.
Guys?
What, you scared?
Close up!
I'm gonna go over with Ryoka to Narum.
Right.
At a slow pace.
You guys walk over and you both feel this, like, dreading sensation.
Can I see what's going on? Because Ryoka has the torch. Can I see what is going on?
You don't see anything. That's the problem.
Ryoka goes to move.
The tunnel just keeps going. You just feel weird. Like, you feel a sensation of dread.
Ryoka's gonna be an idiot and go deeper.
Here, give me 10 minutes here, guys. If you guys give me 10 minutes, I just want to make sure of something here.
Okay, Magic Boy.
I'm going to ritual cast Detect Magic.
Okay. As you find a relatively dry spot in the sewer, and you start chalking out the spell, you focus on it, and as it starts coming to fruition, and you open your eyes, and your eyes are almost faded over with a grayish blue color. You look about, and down the sewer, just somewhat attached to the wall, seems to be a small token. And it gives a slight blip of magic.
Is there any specific school that I can?
Nope.
It
just seems to be imbued with magic.
As he is ritual casting that, could I also cast ritual cast Identify on the weird runic hockey puck?
That would require you to get closer, but sure, you can.
No. I mean, on the one that I bought.
Oh, the one you bought. You may cast Identify on the runic hockey puck.
I would like to do so, please.
As you get down and start focusing on it for your 10 minutes.
It is 1 minute.
Ritual
1
casting
minute.
adds 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, then yeah, just ritual cast it.
Yeah, so as you ritual cast it and you chalk out something in a small notepad that you have and putting your hand over it as you start humming the words that come to you almost naturally and almost imbues you with the same feeling of that Zorm has felt. And you see as this bluish white haze comes over your eyes. Instead of gray, it's bluish white. And as you pull out the small metallic hockey puck, almost like an ashtray, as you look at it, it seems to be something that stores a spell. It seems to be a small magical device that allows you to put a spell of 3rd level or lower into it and save it.
You said it's metallic?
Mm-hmm. And it is metallic.
May I store a charge of heat metal in there?
As you focus on it and you singing the words, as you almost have the spell clutched in your hand and you bring it back together with the metal, you look at it and you see along the sides of this metal, almost like Lord of the Rings style, you see as a small etching of words starts coming out on the sides, and it's in a language you don't understand.
Hey, you two gonna keep being weirdos and drawing in your coloring books, or are we gonna go down there and see what's happening?
So, I am detecting something magical down the hallway.
I present to you my flamboyant, flaming frisbee.
As he holds up the small metallic hockey puck, you see, differently from what it was the last time you'd seen it, you actually see there seems to be a scrawling in a language you don't seem to understand.
On?
If it's infernal, then Ryoko would understand, but I bet you it's not.
It's not infernal.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking down the hallway and kind of just focusing on that I guess magic, the magic that I am detecting and seeing.
Right.
I'm
Moving through
follow
the
him.
sewer. Okay, you follow him. All right. Moving through as you keep wading through this, you notice the sewer refuse and stuff is almost now ankle deep. It's not flowing to the small inch that it used to be. It's now a bit almost ankle deep, and you're wading your way through it.
I am so glad that I can't smell this.
Same.
Yeah, Ryoka is right by him, so she can't smell it.
And as you
I
get up
want
to the
a bath.
yes, Ray, okay. You're saying something?
Ryoko's just complaining that she wants a bath.
Okay. Wading your way through. As you look over and get to this small token, you take it out of the wall as you just kind of reach for it.
No, I don't want to take it out. I just want to see what it is first.
Okay. Looking at it, seems to be a small token with something painted on it in a red paint.
Oh, another cult.
I'm just thinking here. Does it appear to be trapped?
Make an investigation check.
It would be the last thing you tried taking out of the wall.
This is why I'm being a lot more careful.
Careful.
It's
If you even
investigation, you
breathe on
said?
it,
That is 24. 19 plus 5.
There is nothing trapping this. It just seems to be a small token pushed into the wall. It looks to be the small groove that it's in seems to have been made out by someone chipping at the wall. Someone or something.
Would me taking this thing out do anything?
You have no idea.
And you said it has inscriptions on it, or?
From what you can tell, there's only a small red painting on it. You can't really tell what it is. And if you want to take a closer look at it, you can take it out of the wall and make an investigation check.
I'm just thinking of the consequences that could happen here.
If you don't want to do it, you can volunteer someone else.
I'm going to hold on here. Let me just quickly check my spells here. Watch this be something completely ordinary, and I'm freaking out over nothing because of like past experiences. Like I'm like shaking.
PTSD.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I did have that prepared. Oh my goodness, I'm a moron. I'm gonna just straight up cast Identify on it.
Okay. As you cast Identify on it, this is not something normal. This is old. Like, this is pre-cataclysm old. And it's almost elven in make, but corrupted.
Sorry, parents in the background. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take it.
Oh wow.
Take it and you can kind of toss it in your hand for a few seconds. Wait. Nothing seems to happen, and you put it in your pocket.
And I'm gonna start making my way out.
Huh, usually something bad usually happens right
Yeah,
about now.
usually something. This is why I'm scared that nothing's happening.
Well, let's take this opportunity and just head back up.
Yeah, I'm like making.
As you walk away from the spot,
Oh
a
no.
slight vibration, and then it
No.
stops.
No. Go. Leave now. Ryoko's just.
Wait,
speed
where
walking.
did this vibration come from?
The stone.
Just the stone? Okay.
The
Oh,
small
never
little
mind.
stone token.
I'm gonna just continue walking. I'll investigate it later. I'll look into it a little bit more later.
Okay. So what is the rest of the party doing?
Ryoko's leaving. She's gonna try and find the way that they went down.
Everyone's gonna now find out why I shouldn't grab shiny rocks.
Did we
We're all
fully
gonna
explore
die.
this part?
No, you just kind of went down through it. You saw the token into the wall, and you see or what Zoram and Ryokum would see, is that the sewer continues angling downward. It seems to just continue in. Since most of the water in here doesn't seem to have a proper drainage system, most of it seems to be using like inclines and declines.
Looking down there, would there be any signs of either slime or spider webs?
Make a perception check.
Or, well, anything that is not shit?
You may certainly make a check.
That is a shitty roll. 3.
All right. No, most of it just seems to either be built up piles of shit or shit that's currently flowing down Shit's Creek.
I think our
think
job is done here, so
Let us return swiftly back before shit hits the door, as they say. I can't say fan because we're not that technologically advanced.
Well, there are fans. Like they're not like true 100% fans, but there are large
windows are
wind blowing propellers.
Okay,
Like,
Or
there's-
shit hits the mill.
Yeah, essentially, it's like when shit hits the mill.
and Valis, while he does have his another spell prepped, he's just gonna try to find his way back.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm making my way back.
It's easy enough. You guys know your way around. You didn't get too deep into the sewers.
Anyone have prestidigitation? Okay, I take that as a no.
As you make your way back out, and you each start ascending the ladder back in towards the city streets. The immediate fresh smell of fresh air and the usual smell of not jasmine.
Lavender.
What is it you smell like, Zoram?
Lavender. It's coming
Yeah.
from like a small little pebble.
Yeah, so you smell of lavender, and as you get out, the wind blows on you freely through the packed streets.
Air.
Immediately as you get out, the two guards kind of look at you, and one of them, who's standing down, one of you just got, oh god. Yeah.
Well, I don't see you going down there and solving the problem.
No,
You
we ain't
smell
going
like
down
shit.
there. No,
You
you
smell like
my
shit,
uncle's
too.
ass. You smell like my uncle's ass after a week.
Well, God, maybe you should.
Holy
Is there
shit,
a
Mioka, maybe
bathhouse?
you and his uncle are related.
Okay then.
I think they just need one of these that I hold up the stone as I just casually walk away.
Maybe we should head to a bathhouse before we, turn in
Sounds
our
like a
goods.
fabulous idea. Where's the bathhouse at? Ryoka just looks to the guard.
Oh, Jesus Christ, please don't get closer to me.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the guards.
You'll find it over on Spindler Street. It's the Soaker's Tub.
walk
All
right
right.
up to one of the guards.
Directions?
He's on
Down the street that
I'll-
way. Take a right on your 3rd street.
Got it.
Thank
Ryoka
you
starts
very much.
walking.
What's with the giggling? Oh God.
I don't know.
I don't know why this makes me laugh. Boop.
Duty.
Duty.
He said duty.
I'm good.
Anyways, thank you, officer.
I'm
He
so
says
sure.
he goes to that bathhouse rather quickly because he seems disgusted a little bit.
I'm gonna make my way to the bathhouse.
Even the other guard just kind of gets out of your way and just covers his nose and starts breathing through his mouth as you guys pass by.
I'm gonna like when I get by the guards, I'm gonna move very slowly.
They're too busy. They're too busy like covering themselves to even notice that what you smell like.
But I just move very slowly just to be honest about it, and then I'm just gonna, as we're making our way, I'm gonna try and scrape my feet off while
Yeah, same.
so that way we're not dragging literal shit everywhere.
Okay.
That's another spell that I need to invest in, prestidigitation.
There's a reason that's one of the best wizard cantrips.
Can I actually get that spell?
So, as you all make your way through the streets, you come to a small hovel almost. It seems to be a 2-story building. The front of it seems to be almost a plaster white with strong wooden beams running through it. You see the front of it also has a small garden area, and you almost immediately smell the freshness from it between smelling each other. And it's a nice respite. You see, most of the people in the street are tending to stay away from you, as your smell seems to detract them. As you look into the establishment, you can see it seems to be a well-tiled floor on the inside. You can see it's very clean, and as you look to the walls, there are tapestries and draperies all along, very presentational. You see there are flowers and other sweet-smelling items along through. The smell of jasmine and incense immediately hits you through the door. As you... Yes, you were about to say, Willis?
Velas was gonna mutter under his breath, well, this is a nice change of at least scenery for once.
The building itself is still attached to other buildings around it. It's not by any means a high-class bathhouse, but it's a bathhouse.
I know, but I'm saying it's like better than, a shit sewer.
That's true. As you walk in, you see about 4 or 5 other people in the room with you. And you see standing behind a desk is a tall, half-elven man with a silverish blonde hair that comes down to just about his shoulder blades. And he greets you with a smile. Well, so what can we do you for today? You seem to be... Yeah, and he's looking over you. He's trying to keep his smile up. Certainly. So, are you interested in a group house, or are you all individually here for yourselves?
At this point, I don't care anymore.
I just want clean, yes.
Certainly. Are you looking for a normal clean, or are you for a premium one?
How much is the premium?
The premium that we offer is called the sponge. The reason being is we have a couple of our finer instruments, and you see as he kind of notions off, you see there are a couple of paintings of relatively lewdly dressed individuals along the side of, and they help sponge down. That would run you about a gold piece per person.
Ryoka takes out a gold piece.
The normal bath takes you about 5 silver.
Road would take out another gold piece.
You both take out your gold pieces and hand in. Certainly. Are you together or will you be separate?
Ryoka looks at Ronan and she's like, separate.
Separate.
Our last question, be it a bit personal. What do you prefer?
Yikes.
Excuse me?
That they're alive and breathing.
He gives you a concern.
Oh my god!
And you see, he's like taken aback from it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Male or female? My apologies. For having to do this.
Oh my god, why did I know you were gonna say that too? From the fucking bodies earlier.
Long
From
as the
chat.
body's
Oh my
warm, it's
God.
okay!
Oh god.
Ryoka's just
Solid.
like, male?
Very well. And yourself, sir, as he looks you over, Rowan.
Does this include my clothes?
Yes,
God.
the premium does include your clothes as well.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. There's a lot of salt water and shit in my boots, so.
Oh god.
It will be dealt with.
Alive and
We have dealt with far worse.
Alive and breathing. Can you repeat yourself, great, please?
Said we've dealt with far worse, I believe.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And for you, sir, would you prefer a male or female individual? Or would you care not?
Guess female.
Very well. The rest of you, if I might ask. And he kind of looks over at Niram a bit inquisitively. Oh, we don't have much of your kind around here. Very nice to see you, Mr.
My name's Nurm Sithurgan. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Niram. Very nice to meet you as well. We don't have you come. Your kind doesn't come around very often.
Yo, that's racist.
he just throws a glance over to Zoram. And he's just like,
I think he's complimenting.
oh, okay.
You get it's a bit of a compliment.
Alright. Like, he's just.
Like I say that in Draconic for him.
Okay, good. And he
For the
immediately
rest
is a
of
bit more at ease.
Might I ask and inquire what you will be using as well? As you actually see as one of the little ushers comes out, you see it's about a halfling man, and he just starts like kind of helping you through. He starts leading you through. That would be Ryoka and Rowan. He starts leading you guys through the back end of the bathhouse.
Naram would like to ask for the premium service, but without the assistance.
Certainly. He kind of reaches under and grabs a small token and hands it to you. That would be for the premium service. However, it will be known that you are to be left alone.
Thank you very much. And he hands over a gold
Big
piece.
boy can take care of himself.
Take it around. The rest of you. I do remind you it is a gold piece for the premium, and for your normal wash or for your normal time of just lounging and soaking would be 5 silver pieces.
Just so I can be sure, the premium and the wash both have clothes to be changed?
Yes,
or...
it is a normal service that we provide, sir.
Thank you. I will take the normal for now, and I'm actually going to take a look at my gold pouch here. And oh shoot, I don't have any silver. I only have gold pieces.
He kind of taps him and just like hands him 5 silver.
I'm gonna hand him a gold as return. So
he takes 5 silver from you and he puts it almost in a small growing pile that's in front of him. He doesn't seem to have touched it yet. He just puts it in a small pile and he'll count it out later. And for the normal wash, you will be taking to your left. Raquel, will you please take this fine individual to the right? And you see is a very fine half-elven female. comes around. Very nice braided hair comes down. It's about an auburn brunette. And she comes over and she leads you around towards the right side.
I give them just a kind smile as I.
She returns it. She doesn't say much. She just kind of turns around. It's like, shall we, sir?
How? Wait, he's got the normal watch. He doesn't have a simp. What do you mean?
My job.
No,
done.
Yeah,
she's
freaking
she's just leading him around.
Noel, I would
nothing.
like to thank you for using that word on a Twitch stream.
Rowan.
Dipshit.
Oh.
Oh.
Way to back
Wait, can't you?
some.
Wait, can't you get banned from Twitch from using that word or something?
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
yeah, you can.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I did not know.
Oops.
It was a recent change, and it is really not that sensible in my opinion. But you know,
I apologize.
It was an accident. It was an
Yep.
accident. Is that?
Yeah. So, I believe the last person standing in front of the half-elven man standing before you would be Volus, correct?
Indeed.
Volus, Clyde, and Iris.
Volus does place the recently gained gold piece down, since he does have quite a few coins in his
Your
waist.
preference, sir?
Female, thank you.
Certainly. I believe Immel will be right back around to assist you to your room. If you wouldn't mind waiting by the door.
I won't mind, he says as he walks, though he does have his hand moving towards the special tome. He's hesitant.
You can take the tome out and just start kind of reading through it.
It's the sorcerer one.
All right. As you take it out and start thumbing through it, the pages are empty. Clyde, is you? Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, go for it. No, it's Clyde just sent me a message, but they need to be muted for a reason. They just sent me what they were doing, so I was just getting that out of the way. But what do you want to do for us?
He kind of like is mumbling to himself, like this is. Seems like I won't need you yet. Before closing it and putting it away, since it is like a large book.
It's a pretty solid, thick book.
Yeah, he just puts it back in his backpack. He does carry around with him.
Okay. Clyde, you pay your 5 silver pieces. The familiar half-elven woman comes back around, and she leads you back around to the left side. Oh, sorry, the right. Yeah, because sorry, I forgot my directions for a second. So that is You two go over to the right. The others head over to the left. Iris, I believe, is not here at the moment, so she'll just pay her 5 silver and head around the other side.
I just like to thank Clyde and Iris and Zoram. My mommy raised a gentleman.
Ryoko be like, I want to be pampered.
All right. As the others are led around the left side, the halfling man does put you out into these small bathrooms. You see the tubs themselves are about 5 foot by 5 foot. They're relatively decently sized, and the rooms themselves are maybe about 10 foot by 10 foot. And as you're led in, you're just kind of sat there and... Okay, that's fair. And each of you led to your respective rooms. Niram, you're led to a little bit of a larger room due to just the size of your stature, from what you can guesstimate. And eventually, after about 10, 15 minutes, your, shall we say, your pamper crew comes in. Ryoka, you get a relatively large yet lean-looking human man. Very thin-cropped just about blonde hair. Looks to be a strong individual. He's definitely the kind of guy who's seen hard work in his day. He looks to be maybe about mid to early 20s.
Yes.
And he helps you out with your routine. The same is kind of followed through. They're not the most beautiful people, but they are enough to where it's like, that's not bad. They're easy on the eyes. One that does kind of catch your eye is for this would be Niram. As you actually about 5-10 minutes later, as you're currently working your way through, a blue tiefling actually walks in, and
Oh.
she collects your clothes, and she actually says, "Are you enjoying yourself, sir?"
Oh yeah, quite much so. Thank you. And he just kind of gets a bit flustered by the fact that someone just walked in on him. And
she gathers your clothes and heads out, and you all eventually see this blue tiefling kind of ventures between the rooms, collects your clothes, and like she seems to not care much for the smell, and she carries it back. And just about the baths themselves take about hour and a half to 2 hours as you are thoroughly scrubbed.
Can I like meditate during this as I'm
Yes, you may.
scrubbed? Okay.
You may. This would be for Zoram and for the others who paid for their normal wash. You guys are pretty much left in a relatively large communal tub, which is about 10 foot by 10 foot. And the water's clean. It smells of some sort of a bath salt. You can't really sense what it is. But it's very nice. Water's warm. It's not extremely hot, but it's definitely something you can get used to. Your clothes are collected as well and cleaned. And just about at the end of the 2 hours, you all receive your clothes again. They are dried, slightly warm. It seems whatever they used to do so kept it warm. And as you all gather yourselves back together, unless anything is wanted to be role played or said.
I'm just gonna say this, like during this time, I'm also gonna be like just palming the what's it called? The pebble that I picked up, like the I forget what it's called now. The little magical.
Your lavender pebble.
No, not the lavender one. The one that I picked up in the sewer.
The little trinket stone.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking it over, kind of getting an idea, trying to like.
You're looking over it, vibrates slightly in your hand again for about 3 seconds and then stops. And as all of you reconvene back together, all of you, your clothes clean, your skin fresh and pampered, except for the other peasants who only paid for silver. I believe that is where we will end today's session on a calm note.
Ooh. Work.
Morg.
Apologies. Dog is happy. All right. So, even though that's kind of going on, I'll do my usual. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session. Those of you who are our European counterparts, being Spanish and German, thank you again. I know it's late for you guys. Other than that, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to ping me or DM me. Again, I am more than happy to answer any question you guys have, be it about leveling, classes, something about your lore, background, history. I am more than happy to answer it. Those of you in the stream, thank you very much for coming by and stopping off and listening. I hope you had as much fun as we did. If you plan on returning back, we are more than happy to have you. Other than that, our next streaming should be Saturday, just about the same time, starting about 2:00 p.m. for Eastern time, which would be about 4:00 Central, and
It's 8 p.m.
For you, game. What time is it? What time is for you, game?
What time is it for me?
Yeah, Pacific.
It's 1:41 right now.
Yeah, and game would be starting just about 11 o'clock Pacific, and then for you, Nero, I believe you're 4 hours ahead, so you'd be 8 o'clock, correct?
Yep. 8 p.m.
Yep. So it would be starting about 6 o'clock German.
Oh wait, no. Right now it's 10, so we would start at 8 p.m. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, start at 8. Okay, start at 8. But other than that, again, I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys didn't, let me know and I will see what I can do about the next time we play. Other than that, if that's all, just ciao for now.
Alrighty.
Hey, Grip.
Okay, so I deafened myself because I'm gonna do another outro. Thanks to Grape and everyone who's in the party. And Jesus Christ, I'm having so much fucking fun with this. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm sorry that I don't really announce this, but you know, yeah, it was really fun. Also, thanks David for the subscription. It's really appreciated. I'm so fucking like, please, yeah, like you don't need to do this. I'm super thankful, and it's appreciated, but I feel fucking bad if I see people waste money on me. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, if you enjoyed this is usually Saturdays, 8 p.m. Central European, and you know, yada yada yada. We had some discussion about time zones. You can, like, specifically the D&D streams I will be uploading on YouTube. I know, but still, I feel bad about it, you know? Yeah. But other than that, like in terms of other stuff I do shit tons of Kingdom Hearts. I did usually shit tons of Monster Hunter. Some random RPGs. You can see me play stuff like Final Fantasies, Persona games, and all that. If I ever get to the point, yeah, right. Just passing the fucking $5 bill along between everyone. But yeah, in case I ever get to getting a capture card, I might be doing stuff like playing console exclusive RPGs like Persona 5. And maybe even going so far as to capturing old retro games, because I want to do it. It's just hella expensive and I'm a broke bitch. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, thanks for having fun, and see you around.